Hey, Matthew here with Angel Sea Business Development, and today I want to show you a powerful tool that we created for a medical provider that has saved them tens of thousands of dollars per year in saved labor cost as well as in staff scheduling mistakes. What this tool is an auto scheduler. It optimizes their schedule based on predicted demand so that they can minimize wasteful scheduling. And this is powerful for a medical provider such as this one because the demand fluctuates so much throughout the year, and they need to have a dynamic scheduling assistant like this one to help them optimize their schedule, because they would spend hours and hours doing this manually, which caused them to not only waste money in labor costs, but also to make them more susceptible to human error. So I'd like to walk you through how this scheduler works, as well as some of the finer details in it, so that you can see the level of attention that we put into tools like this. So first of all, let's take a look at the interface. The interface is pretty intuitive once you understand how to read this. We have one row in the scheduler per shift. So we have the shift number here, and these are the shifts that the scheduler is going to optimize. You can see that these are all blank, but we do have a couple default shifts, and our client wanted us to have the 24 hours defaulted into the shift before it even runs, as well as some night shifts. Now, the scheduler will be able to read those shifts and account for them when it optimizes the schedule. So all the user does is simply put the predicted demand here that they get from a report called the resource planner, choose what shift they want to prioritize, and also choose the hours that the shift must be between, and then click Submit Schedule. After that, they simply sit back and wait about a minute for the optimizer to finish the schedule. And you can see that it's starting to build the schedule already. Now, there's a couple things that I want to bring to your attention here, and that's these metrics over here. The user has the ability to see how many wasted shift hours the scheduler created, because the scheduler is not going to be perfect. Because they don't have 1 and 2 hour shifts, they have to use either 8 or 10 hour shifts. The scheduler is going to create waste, but the key is to optimize the schedule better than what the user could have done manually. And if the user wants to test what they can do against the auto scheduler, they can scroll down here and fill out the manual schedule right here, and then compare some financial metrics from the manual schedule to the auto scheduler and see which one wins out. And you can see here that we have what we call a financial win out, and the financial win out tells you which schedule did better and by how much financially. Again, this scheduler is optimized to finances, so we can see down to the penny how much the auto scheduler is saving if you use the auto scheduler's version of the schedule versus a manually created schedule. Now, it's been about a minute and it has already optimized the schedule, and you can see that it put the schedule between the 600 hour here and the 2400 hour here. Let's take a look at how it did. So the number of wasted shift hours is 9. Now, if you look at the default shifts that the user had before the scheduler even ran, you can see that we have pre-scheduled wasted shift. All these red cells here indicate that you have overstaffed for that hour. And even outside of the 6 and 2400 hours, we have wasted shifts. Now, by how much did we waste the shifts? Well, we have 3 active shifts in the first hour, 3 active shifts in the second hour, but we only needed 2 active shifts in those hours. So we have what's called a wasted shift hour for hour 1 and for hour 2. And we also have wasted shift hours for hour 4 and hour 5. And these account for 4 of these wasted shift hours. If the user wanted to change the default shifts, then that's where they could start minimizing the wasted shift outside of the shift window. But we can't really blame the auto scheduler for the high number of wasted shift hours, because that has to do with the default shifts that were pre-programmed in before the user actually ran this optimizer. You can see that the unfilled demand is 0. We were able to fill 100% of the demand. And here is where the manual metrics will show up that we can compare financially with the auto scheduler. Now, we don't have anything filled out here, as you can see, except for the default shifts in the manual scheduler down here. So that's why the financial win out says that the live scheduler or the auto scheduler won out, and by a pretty generous amount. Now, that's pretty much it. We programmed all the formatting and all the formulas and all the optimizing programming into this Google Sheet to make it easy for them to access from home, from work, or from anywhere on their phone, on their tablet. It doesn't matter. They can access it from anywhere. Now, we can build these kinds of tools for you. These are very powerful tools to make your calculations precise, to automate your processes, and save you a lot of time and money. If you have any questions about this or you want to learn more, I encourage you to reach out to us. You can reach us by simply emailing us at contact.angelseedbusiness.com or learning more by ordering a marketing success plan and resource folder at the request form on our website. So thanks for listening, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.